Africa have building. Africa have cows. Africa is not country. Africa is continent.
Hello, hi my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Sarah Labs from Uganda. And of course, Uganda is a country in Africa. I'm so excited to be here. I'll go straight to the point, and my point is that you guys, I'm really so excited and so happy about what I saw recently. I saw IShowSpeed in Africa. Woo! Oh my god, I really got so excited and I got so happy. I got goosebumps on me seeing IShowSpeed enjoying the moments in Africa. And yeah, I love the fact that his staying here in Africa opened the eyes of many Americans. Oh my God. I saw people, actually, we are going to use some of the TikTok clips. I really got so interested in them. That's why I had to bring them here because I love Africa. I love Africa. I'm an African and I'll always be African. My ancestors will always be Africans. And you guys, I think when I saw some of these TikTok videos, TikTok short clips, and it's like they brainwashed you guys a lot about Africa. They lied you a lot about Africa.
To those in Africa, in the Middle East, in Asia, and in South America, please hear this. We were told stories. We were raised in shadows. We were lied to, manipulated, and enlisted in an empire without our consent. The same empire that looted your lands, looted our minds. And together, we are breaking the spell.
I saw many people crying. They're like, oh my God, what a hell, Speed. Because actually Speed was all over everywhere in the world because he's one of the celebrities, YouTube celebrities. And people were coming out. They brainwashed us about Africa. They lied us about Africa. And I was like, what? What the hell is this? Okay, I know that, but this was too much. People are complaining.
Man, this whole time, bro, they made us fucking think Africa was such a poor country, bro. Such a place you wouldn't want to be at, bro. And Speed is single-handedly changing my perspective on life. Like the music in Africa, the culture, everything, every single aspect of Africa just makes my insides feel so good, bro. And it makes me just want to leave America. Bro, I feel like America is the trap. America is the trap. The American dream is the trap. Everybody else is free, but not free from America. America's the problem, bro. America's the fucking problem. And I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Like, Speed, thank you, bro. Thank you.
They were like, they saw the love Africans have towards others, and they didn't tell them that. I heard they talked about, actually not heard, people always say, people from outside countries, they know when you come to Africa, you're gonna sleep in muddy houses, you're gonna live a poor life. They told you Africa is empty, Africa is full of trees, Africa is full of monkeys. I'm like, what monkeys are they talking about? Are we the monkeys?
Seeing the IShowSpeed Africa tour, that shit is making me want to go to Africa, bro. When Speed was in Europe, they was calling him monkey, they was throwing him bananas and shit, they was saying all type of racist shit when he was in the Europe tour. He pop up in Africa and then people showing him love like he's family already, bro. The propaganda is failing. It is crumbling before our very eyes. And then they want to call Africa uncivilized, bitch. I'm seeing the complete opposite.
Because seriously, we have people in Africa. Are those people you're calling monkeys? What's going on? And anyway, I won't talk much. Let us see some of the videos, the TikTok short clips I got, and I'm really so happy that you guys are opening your eyes and your brains about Africa. And I'm really so happy about, like, the internet is now helping us to tell about our own stories as Africans. Okay, let us see some clips.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa. And he's getting massive amount of love. And the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting. But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back, they have this, they have that, they don't want you, they don't like you. And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. Is to be able to go back home to a home that you've never been and be unapologetically black and not have to think about being black. Just being able to have your natural hair and your brown skin and not be judged and not be racially profiled and not be killed. I love the love that he is getting. And I love the love that all of my African American people are getting in the continent. And I know there's a lot of issues. I know there's a lot of things that need to be worked out. But I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And I love that for him. And I love that for all of my people that are over there. And I can't wait to hit the soil and experience it myself.
So I realized for a very long time, people were told lies about Africa. People are told Africans are poor. People are told Africa is empty. People are told Africans are backward. But I love the fact that when IShowSpeed came to Africa, everything changed completely. Everyone's brains changed completely. And this is mostly the Americans. So I don't know what people brainwashed Americans with. They have a bad image about Africa. But I love the fact that when IShowSpeed came to Africa, everything changed completely. I'd love to tell everyone watching me here that sometimes you guys see us making village content, making African content. Sometimes we make our content like from our hearts. And the fact is that they told you that we live in muddy huts. And that's not a shame, living in muddy huts. That's not a shame. That's our true identity. That's our story.
If you watch Speed go to Africa and your biggest takeaway was that, oh my god, it's not just huts and mud.
Oh, that's our story. That's our history. That's not a shame. That's where Africa started from. And even today, currently, we still have those huts. We still have those muddy huts in our homes. That's our culture, our identity. That's what people should tell you. They should describe that to you, that they live in muddy houses because that's their identity. And I love to tell you that don't forget, in Africa, we grow our own food. We live with nature.
Africa is the only continent that does not have to import anything. They don't need your oil. They don't need your gas. They don't need your gold. They don't need your food. They don't need your rice. They don't need your cattle. They don't need your corn. They don't need nothing. It is the only continent that does not have to import anything.
We have a good climate, strong communities, and we have love for each other. Actually, we really, really love each other in Africa. We don't discriminate people. That is why you saw that IShowSpeed was welcomed in a lovely way. IShowSpeed was given attention. Everyone was so crazy about him. That's Africa. But most time I saw a video of a certain lady saying, why is it that IShowSpeed is given a lot of love in Africa than when he is here in Europe?
So let me tell you something. Speed's Africa streams, they hit differently, fam. Way better than his streams anywhere else, especially in Europe. I'm noticing it. And I gotta ask, Are you noticing too? Because it's all love over there. The vibes, pure good energy, no drama, no crazy names being yelled at him, just people vibing, doing his catchphrases, embarking with him like it's a whole movement. And hold up, he even met the president of Angola. You know, he's out here living, doing races, and it's all good times. Honestly, this is the energy we need everywhere. But here's the thing. Why are the people in Africa treating Spies so much better than in some other places? Especially Eastern Europe, where it's not always the same vibe. Could it be that people have been misrepresenting Africa for years? Maybe they don't really know the place. I'm just saying, I'm noticing a difference. Africa's showing up, and it's a whole nother level of love and respect. That's what's up.
Oh my God. IShowSpeed just came to the land of love. Where the love our ancestors had, that's the love we have right now. So I saw that you guys were so surprised. That's Africa. If you want to taste love in the world, just come to the continent of Africa. This is how our ancestors lived, loving, caring, and the spirit is still within us today. So that's the kind of love you saw Africans showing IShowSpeed. And another thing, I saw a video, someone saying that maybe Africans, actually, some of you think we don't have clothes in Africa because you see some kids or some people in deep villages, they are half dressed. We have clothes and they put on some cultural clothes. And like, what kind of clothes are those? And I would love to tell you now, this is an African dress. This is not a costume. And I'd love to tell you that the clothes you see us wearing, they tell our identity. This is my identity. If I work in a community where there are no Africans, if you see me putting on this, you'll say, oh, maybe she's an African. Yeah, this is our identity. Africa doesn't need to dress like the world to be accepted. It is a story. These are our stories, our own clothes. Actually, everything about us do tell our stories as Africans. But I'm so excited and happy that the coming of IShowSpeed in Africa like removed all the lies you people had about Africa, what they told you by that time about Africa. Another thing is about the tribes in Africa. You have to know this, guys. Africa is not a country. Oh, what's that? Okay. Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent that has got many countries within it. And those countries have got many tribes within their countries. And those tribes in those countries have got very beautiful and special showcases to the world. They have different dances. They have different clothes, they have different foods, they have different traditions, they have different languages. So that's the power of Africans. We are many and we love everything we've got. Every culture, every tribe loves each and everything they've got. Every culture has got its own dance. Every culture has got its own food. Every culture has got its way of wearing. So that's Africa. Turn up the volume for me because I can shout. Every time I talk about Africa, every time I talk about Africa, just raise the volume for me because I can shout, but thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for following Sarah Nabs, the African girl, and I'll always be here to show you about Africa. And I'm just going to start streaming and yeah, I'll be doing some streamings, but not like IShowSpeed. IShowSpeed is on another level. My boss Igwe. In Africa, we say Igwe. That's in Nigeria. Igwe, IShowSpeed. But I'm soon bringing up a video where I'm going to be live, like showing you how we make the local banana brew or local banana beer in Africa here. I hope you guys, you can subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any upload. Okay. Allow me also, as I close up, to tell you that today we, the generation of our ancestors, have been able to tell you the truth about Africa. And by the time of our ancestors, they didn't, like, they were blank about the media. We didn't have internet by the time. Our ancestors didn't have internet, so many people used to come here to discover about Africa. They go back and then they tell you about Africa. Today, as in today, we, the generation of our ancestors, we are showing you Africa through our lenses. We got the cameras. We get to move in our continent and to show you how beautiful our continent is, how loving our people are. Like, oh my goodness, we shall show you everything. Just stay tuned here at Sarah Nab's channel if you want to see more about Africa. But I say big ups to IShowSpeed. We appreciated you as Africans. Thank you so much. And to everyone who saw IShowSpeed, like you watched him, thank you so much. And thank you so much for allowing your brains to be steady now about Africa. You always be welcomed home, guys. If you want to step on the land of Africans, you always be welcomed. You always be loved, just as you saw IShowSpeed. And I love to say goodbye. Yeah, that's what I can say for today. But I'm so excited and happy that the coming of IShowSpeed in Africa was so important to us as Africans. Thank you so much. Pick up.